Welcome back to the Orlando Powder Room, the most awe-inspiring, most fascinating, most exhilarating BMX powder coating channel on the platform. Today we got a good one for you. Not only do we have one MT Racing Trick Fox. Check out the forks on this unit. Those are some crazy frame standards. And in the back. Look at them. Look at them. But not only do we have one of those units, somehow we were lucky enough to get two. These are different years or different models or different types, but they're both MT Trick Fox. Never seen one before, and now we have two from two separate customers. This one obviously hasn't been through the stripper yet, and it has got some fun stuff on it. I don't know what's going on. Looks like it had a stuck post and they did the old torch trick. But this other unit has been through the stripper, but it has not been blasted. So we gotta go get this sucker blasted. We got the oven up to temperature. So one will go in the strip tank and one will go in the blaster. Before we get to all of that action, we got a shipment in from both of the powder companies that we use mainly. This is Columbia Coatings. See what we got in here. More hooks. This is what we need. We got some primer. We got clear. A couple pounds of clear. You know we got that dormant purple. We've been shooting a lot of this lately, just because it's a completely awesome color. We got Signal Violet RAL 4008 for you GT Lavender people. And we got world's worst color to shoot. Brass translucent. This color is very finicky, very susceptible to mil spec. It picture frames really bad, and all around just a pain. But we got a pile of mostly repop parts that we have to shoot in this color. So there's that. Next up, prismatic powders. This is hopefully some Easter lavender. Oh, we got a bonus. Oh yeah. So this is Easter lavender. One of the customers with the Trick Box, we helped match his parts, actually match his decal to his Easter lavender. So what we're going to do his parts in Easter lavender. And then we got this glowy clear. We got a Sunday frame in from a buddy of ours who's actually starting to help us get caught up here. He's been coming in, helping with prepping, helping with disassembling, reassembling bikes, separating parts, all the prep. He's actually starting to learn how to powder coat, so he's been helping out a lot here. I know our turnaround times have gotten a little long just because we are super backed up. Just really appreciate you guys sending us in bikes, but now we got some help, so we're going to try to get caught up on our turnaround times. And so far, everything's going smooth. But he's got a bike here that he's going to do white with glowy clear. And alright, first thing we got to do is knock this quick release off of these repop nippins. So we ground the head of that rivet until we can see the stud where it comes through to the other side. So now we're just going to support it with a socket. And like this. And we're going to take this punch, put it right in the center where that stud comes through. And then we're going to smash it as hard as we can with this hammer. Just like that, comes off. Now we can powder coat it. So we're going to go that gold color. So we're going to powder coat this gold along with a whole bunch of, well, a handful of other parts. We'll go over that next. Alright, so of the handful of parts that we have that have to go with that brassy gold, a smaller handful has to get based first because they are not shiny. They're already hanging, so they're not here. But so we gotta base them in chrome before we put the brass translucent over the top. Also, we got a fancy new tip to try out. This is a star tip. It's supposed to help atomize the powder more and keep it in a finer area. This is the tip that we normally use. This is a fan tip. So obviously when you have a fan and you're shooting a pipe, most of your powder is going either over the top or over the bottom of the pipe, so you're not getting a very, you're not getting a lot of actual transfer. So we're gonna give this tip a try and see what we think. Yeah, we'll put it to the torture test. Brassy gold right off the bat. The hardest color there is to shoot. Alright, let's do it. We got our parts hung up. We got all of our holes plugged up. We're ready to check out this new tip. Woo! I must say, I do like it. I can actually run the air pressure a lot lower than with the fan tip. I got a lot more, I get a lot better coverage in a small area, which is nice. Let's cook it and see how it looks. All right, brass translucent. This color separates the men from the boys. This is the hardest color to shoot in the history of colors to shoot. There's a couple teals that are pretty bad too, and obviously Prismatic has a pile of candies that are not easy. Mostly the teals, and they're brassy gold, forget it. But there's a couple tricks that you have to remember when you're shooting this brass translucent. It likes a slow ramp, so when you put the part into the oven, you want the temperature to be like 280 to 300 and let it gradually ramp to 400 for its cure. It also takes multiple coats, so once you ramp it to temperature, you only let it flow out, wait 2 or 3 minutes, pull it out, let it cool completely. You cannot even shoot this color remotely warm. Pull it out, let it come back to room temperature, shoot another light coat, and hopefully you're starting to get close to the color that you're looking for. But if you shoot it too heavy, it picture frames, it runs real easy, makes weird marks. If you shoot it too light, it has no color in it at all. So you really got to sneak up on it. But we're going to give it a shot with this new tip. See what happens. Give it a little flub in here. So I just, man, with this new, my camera settings before were apparently it was on underwater and weird ratios and stuff, but I figured out better settings, but now all my distances are off. You guys are a lot closer than normal. Or at least I don't know. It just looks different to me. But we're loaded up. Brassy gold. As soon as those parts come back down to temperature, room temperature, we give it a shot. Now we're loaded up. We got our gun set on brass translucent. Parts are hung up, grounds are grounded. We got our new tip. See what happens. Oh my God, it's fire to fire. Alright, as soon as the oven's unoccupied, these will go in. Alright, this is what they call picture framing. You can see where it's darker around the edge of the part. That's from the powder wrapping around and stacking on the other side. Unfortunately, one of the brake calipers has it. But we're going to shoot another coat over the top just to see if it kind of fixes it any. If not, all this stuff is going back in the stripper. Choo! Alright, this is what you get when it's too light. Kind of a pale, yellowy, ugly. But we're going to shoot another coat at that, darken it up, and hopefully not get any picture framing. This is a medieval bike. And this is Danny with Medieval Bikes. Danny's a CEO, CFO, COO, CMO, and all the C's of medieval. But Danny's been working with us. He's learning some powder coat. He's helping us do some disassemblies and reassemblies. So probably see him in a bunch more videos. And we're even teaching him how to powder coat. We're not letting him at the customer stuff just yet, but he's going to get there. These are all his personal bikes, so be a perfect training lesson. Still got it back around. Don't squeeze that trigger, I'm getting hammered. Alright, try that. What the heck?
Came out of the ground.
Yeah, I'm not sure what his problem is. It should be grounded fine right through there. There she goes. She just needed a second.
Good.
Oh, it didn't come off either. We got to address that spot. We got trick box number 1 out of the oven, and it is looking so smooth. Super mirror white. Look at that unit. It's like glass. So we just got some parts to do for this unit. We actually got a bunch more white stuff to shoot. We got Danny's frame. Has to go in the oven. And then, actually it's in the oven now. But we got a bunch more white stuff to shoot. We got some more white stuff to cook. And then we'll get to the parts on this thing. They're going Easter lavender with white inlay on the brake calipers. So we're gonna keep on keeping on. All right, next up on the list, 1987 GT Pro Freestyle Tour. This is actually for a buddy of ours, Wagner, with BMX, old school BMX Freestyle Fanatic. So go check out his channel. He does a lot of cool stuff with PFTs. But he had a small issue with a different powder coating company, different powder coating shop, and he's here with us now to get it done properly.
Hey guys, just brought my frame over here. I actually had this frame done by another company, and they did an okay job, but I wasn't really satisfied with the color. And then when I met Chad, he was like, hey, you know, I can actually make that frame look exactly like what it's supposed to look like. So he stripped it down. We're looking at it now, and we found a dent. And so Chad was able to fix the dent. Now we're going to repowder it the right color, and we'll see what comes out.
So we're getting ready to put the base on that PFT. Super Mirror White, you know the deal. Cleanest, whitest white on the market. So we're going to go get this loaded up, and we're going to shoot it at that PFT. Alright, so we're hung up. We got our ground set up. We're masked. Make it happen. The trick to any great day glow yellow bike, right here. Fluorescent yellow from Columbia Coatings. If done properly, the recipe is seriously straight on the bag. It's not that difficult. Just put some clear on it, would you? But anyways, we're gonna slap this on the bike, get this partially cured, and then we'll put our clear on it. Last step, super durable wet clear. This clear will make that fluorescent yellow pop, make it super bright, look super awesome. So that's what we're gonna use. We gotta load it up in our hopper. Check it out. Sniff it. Go ahead. Smells like. Smells weird. But we're gonna go shoot this at that PFT. All right, so we got this unit out of the oven. The color's right, everything looks good, except we got a ton of contamination. So this is gonna go back into stripper, and we're gonna do a better job of cleaning our gun or figure out where this came from. Oh well, it happens. That was an unfortunate turn of events. Whatever. We got some trick boxes done. We got the other one done as well. It's also white. But anyways, go check out the website, www.orlandopowderroom.com. Instagram, Orlando_powder_room. Go check that out. There's a bunch of reels, a bunch of stuff over there. Facebook, every Thursday, do a free t-shirt. Closest to the pin ordeal. Do the weight of something, or the length or height or whatever of something. And then we'll have you guess, whoever gets closest without going over wins the free t-shirt for the week. That bike show is coming up. I know the dates keep changing and everything's getting weird, but we'll try to pin it down. I don't remember exactly off the top of my head. But there's that. Anyways, that's it for this one. Catch you on the next one.